Hey, I'm Natalia. Welcome to my little studio space. Today I want to show you how to design a collection and give you pointers and tips on how to structure your thoughts and ideas to make a cohesive collection. I also wanted to show you my collection that I've been working on. It's still a work in progress, but I want to show off some of the pieces. My first tip for designing a collection is to have a general theme and direction for your brand. So let me give you some examples. So let's say Versace, their aesthetic universe would be loud, colorful, lots of prints, opulence, gold, very figure conscious. Even though the inspirations and silhouettes might be different every season, it's still easily recognizable that it's that brand. The second point that I want to touch on is knowing your target market and your target customer. So it might feel kind of corny or cliche to paint a picture of your ideal customer, but it's important to know who you're designing for. It could be someone like yourself, or you could be designing for a completely different market. For example, if you're designing children's wear, you might have to take into consideration having flame resistant fabrics, things that are very easy to put on and easy to wash. So you have to keep your market in mind. The next point I want to touch upon is the inspiration for the collection. The way to find inspiration, I feel the best, is just to start doing, because you might not always have a great idea at first, but once you just start drawing, then sometimes it starts to come together. Point number 4 is color story. Colors can evoke certain moods, and for me, I decided to go with a very strict color story of white, gray, black, and navy. And I chose to do this because I wanted something very practical and everyday that she could wear and just transition the pieces. Every piece matches with each other. Number 5 is you should have a fabric direction. This kind of goes with your target customers. If your target customer is really into going out and partying, I'm just giving easy examples, then you might want to look for fabric with a little bit of stretch because she likes to wear tight dresses out. You have to think about your target customer. For me, I love things that are very comfortable and practical, so I chose knit jerseys, rib knit, very comfortable, easy to wash, 100% cotton t-shirts. This one is one that I reworked. I care about sustainability. Some wool pieces. Having different swatches of your fabric direction is important to help you design. The next step for designing is having different arcs for your collection, so different things that you can focus on. So for example, I started by writing out a whole list of things that could potentially be in the collection that I could focus on. I wrote t-shirt, jeans, draping, inside out, messy, spray paint, menswear, subtle color blocking, sweatpants, hoodies, stripped down, butterflies, stencils, casual embroidery, pockets, raw edges, stitch, and exposed seam allowance. And I circled a few that I wanted to focus on. From there, I started developing these ideas. Pencils, spray paint, roll embroidery, stitch machine, splotchy, from swatch to jacket, swatch to hoodie, butterfly concept. Took that paint concept and put it in this top. Draped t-shirts, lots of thumbnail sketches, narrowed it down and drew something a little bit nicer. I honestly have a whole stack of sketches, inspiration photos, notes, logo development in here. But I don't want to make this video too much about me. I still want to give you ideas on how to develop your collection. So choose those 3 arcs and fully develop them with little samples. If you have a mannequin, you can play and drape things on the mannequin and record and take pictures of your process. Also do thumbnail sketches at the same time. So those are just quick sketches just to get your thoughts out. And from there, I would pick out the best ones, do more full rendered sketches. Honestly, sometimes when I have an idea, I don't even sketch it out. Sometimes I just go straight into the fabric and do a sample. But, you know, there's different ways of designing. Other factors to take into consideration. So when you're designing a collection, things to take in consideration are probably a budget. You need to know your cost of production for things. If you're making the clothes yourself, you should know how long each piece takes you to make, how much the fabric costs, how much the trims cost, and then from there you can figure out pricing. I don't think that it takes a ton of money to develop a collection if you're resourceful. If you're gonna produce like 50 garments of each piece, then yeah, you do need a lot of money up front. But if you're just doing a made-to-order model, I don't think you really need a ton of money to develop a collection. In conclusion, I am going to show you pieces from my collection that I'm working on. I'm not going to try on everything, and I'm not going to show you every single piece because I want to have a proper lookbook shoot. This jacket is one of my favorite pieces. Reworked t-shirt and butterfly hoodie. This one's called the subconscious top. Other butterfly hoodie. Another crop denim jacket and mini skirt sets, matching bags. I have prototypes for pieces. This is one of the pieces that got cut from this collection. It's not in the sample fabric. This is just in muslin, which is like a cheap fabric. This is a blazer that I didn't finish yet. I need to add the button and get the buttonhole done. This is my first sample. I feel like my next sample, when I make another blazer, will be better. I'm working on jeans. Well, this jacket, the top, and the jeans are from this collection. And that is about it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for over 400 subscribers. Until next time, bye.